It was a battle they had little hope of winning. Demonstrators gathered at the parliament for the final vote on the so-called Foreign Agents Bill. Police pushed them back from the entrance. Students from colleges and universities skipped classes to be here.
If this law is accepted, we can't even use this education, so why the hell we need it?
Because of the elections that are already very close, I think they think that without this kind of measures, it is impossible for them to win and remain in power.
While protesters chanted outside, the ruling Georgian Dream Party was always likely to win the vote, as with their allies, they have more than half the seats in parliament. They said the bill was important for transparency of NGOs and the media. Now all those groups and companies receiving 20% or more of their funding from abroad will have to register as agents of foreign influence. After several fights among MPs, the law was passed. Anger built up outside as the results were announced. Graffiti on walls of the parliament. Protesters reading out the names of the MPs who voted for the law.
Protesters who have been standing here all day were quite angry, obviously, at the result of this vote. And they came out here in front of the parliament building. They were gathered at the back most of the day. And then they started bashing through the barricades which were locking the front gates of parliament until riot police broke through those gates.
They roughed up those closest to the gates, threatened to use tear gas, and cleared the street in minutes. Within an hour, crowds were back. With them, European politicians.
Tonight, we are all Georgians.
That's despite the EU warning the law's adoption could end Georgia's ambitions to join the bloc. And the United States also announced there could be consequences.
The U.S. has about $390 million in assistance. All that has to be under review if we are now regarded as an adversary and not a partner.
As night fell, protesters stayed, determined to keep coming back. Dmitry Medvedenko, Al Jazeera, Tbilisi.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.